the expressions, and according to the expression, this is the design, and according to the design, this is the circuit diagram. And how we design, that is been explained thoroughly in the classroom. According to the explain, you design it according to the expression, designing should be done, and according to the design, connection should be done. Now I am coming to this, how to connect it. First you come to that, connect the VCC. You can see that IC 741. This is the IC multiplexer 8:1 IC. This is 741. 74151. This is the multiplexer 8:1 IC. This is 7404 inverter IC. Therefore, first you can see 74151. This is first way connected to the VCC pin number 16. I am connecting to the 16 VCC. Then I am connecting to the grounding. You can see the grounding here. Grounding is 8 here. And then I am connecting to that. Then I am coming to the 7404. You can see the VCC is 14 here. VCC is 14 here. And grounding is 7 here. Next I am coming to that S2, S1 and S0. First you come to come back to IC 74151, multiplexer 8:1 IC 741. You can see that S2 is a 9. Therefore 9 will be connected to, this is the most significant bit. This is the most significant bit that will be connected in the left hand side. That is to be connected in the most left hand side. Then I am connecting here. This is the A. S2 representing A. Then coming, you can see this is the S1 is 10. This is representing B. Then S0 is 11. That is representing C. Then you can come, this is a D. This is the last one. This significant is the D. D will be the, these are very important. D is the input to the inverter. There are, you can see the inverter IC. There are 6 inverter ICs. Inverter gates are there. We'll be using just one gate. Therefore, 1 is the input, 2 is the output, and 1 will be acting as a D, and 2 will be acting as a D bar. Therefore, I am just D will be connected to 1, and 2 will be acting as a D bar. Now I am coming to the S for the design. And before going to the design, another important thing is that output. Output is 5. Here you can see 74151. The output is 5. Then we connect to the 5 pin number 5. Will be connected to the output side. Then you can see here 6. 6 is a Y bar. Y bar is not required because Y bar is just inversions of Y. Now you coming to the designing. Designing, you can see D0 pin number is 4. For D0 pin number is 4. Therefore pin number 4, you can, according to the design, it should be connected to D. Therefore I am connecting to D. I am connecting here to D. Then you can see again and 2. D2 here you can see pin number 2. Pin number 2 again is connected to C. Again it is connected to pin number 2. It is connected to D. Then you can see pin number 4. Pin number and that is D4. D4 again, pin number for D4 is 15. Here 15 is connected to again to D. Again it will be connected to D. Again you can see here D7. What is the pin number for D7? D7 is 12. Therefore 12 is connected again to D. Then again it is connected to D. Therefore All that whatever the connected to D, I have already been connected. Now I connected to D bar. Connected to D1. First you come to the D1. What is the pin number for D1? Look at the pin diagram. What is the D1? 3. 3 is the D bar. You can see very clear. This is you have to take a very important. You take care of that. D bar is the pin number 2 of that 7404. D bar is the pin number 2 of 7404. Therefore, this is the D bar. I have to connect D1. D1 pin number for D1 is 3. I have to connect it to D bar. I connect it to the inverter IC's pin number 2. And again you can see here that again another D bar D5. D5. What is the pin number for D5? D5 is 14. 14. That 14 also it will go to the D bar. Therefore, it is going to D bar. Now I am coming to the D3. What is the pin number for D3? D3 you can see here. Pin number D3 is pin number 1. It should be connected to ground. Therefore, it is connected to the ground. Then you can see here last pin. It is the pin number 6. What is the pin number 6 here? Pin number 6 is 13. 13 will be connected to VCC. Connected to VCC. Then you switch on it and you switch on it. Then you should get the proper output. Then you can see here. Then you can see here that we should get the output should be high. You should see here output should be high when I give input as 1. 0 0 0 1. That means it is a decimal is 1. You can see here very well. You can see here the output is high. For 0, you can see 0 is absent here. Therefore there is output is low. As I give it 1, 0 0 0 1, output is becoming high. Now again see 2 is present here. As I given 0 0 1 0, as I given 0 0 1 0, that means it representing 2, that output is high. Again output is high. Then you can see 3 is absent here, 3 is not there. Therefore output is here 0 0 1 1. Therefore output is low here. You can see 0 0 1 1. Therefore in this case 3 is not there in the expression. Therefore output is low here. Therefore you can see the 4 is also not there. Therefore in this case 0 1 0 0. That means it is decimal is 4. Therefore output is low. Now 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Therefore in this case it is 5. It is available. Therefore output is high. Therefore now I am going to change rapidly. Then you can see that what will be the present? It will be the output will be high, and what will be the not present in the expression? Output will become low. This is 6, output is low. 7, output is low. 8, output is low. 9, output is high. 10, output is high. 11, output is low. 12, output is high. 13, output is high. 14, output is low. And 15, output is high. That is the complete. This is your demonstration complete. Here, this is the complete experiment.